So a couple years ago, I was shamed into admitting that I hadn't been promoting the design projects that I have with manufacturers, not by ProTech, by somebody else. So I thought that I would start by going through all these designs and talking about them just a little bit. I don't know if this is the best format to do it, but we're going to give it a try. We need to think of a name for it. I don't think that Factory Folder Friday maybe would be a thing. I don't know. Anyway, my name is Les George, and these are some of the knives that I've designed. This one is the ProTech Rockeye, and I picked this one to start with since I think it's the oldest one. We've been making them since, I think it was 2012. We introduced them at Blade Show. This is the oldest one that I could find in my little collection. This one is a stainless steel handle. And these two are some of the newest ones that I had. This one just showed up 10 minutes ago. This is the new Daniel Defense version. Has their milling pattern on it. This is the most recent one that I bought myself with the I think they call it the carbide pattern on it. So when I designed the Rockeye originally, it was to make a design that could scale up and down infinitely. So this design comes in smaller sizes into the ESR, the extra small Rockeye, or when ProTech makes it, the SBR, the small short bladed Rockeye. So something that wasn't captive in the back, so your hand could go off of it no matter how big or small it is. The only limiting factor is the size of the index finger here, but it's been fairly well received. We're still making this knife or variants of it almost 15 years later. ProTech was about the first company that I designed for. I walked up to them at a SHOT Show and just kind of shot my shot, and Dave, being the consummate gentleman that he is, said, "Yeah, sure, great, it'll be fun." It took a lot less salesmanship than I had anticipated it would, but ProTech making an infinite variety of these knives. They come in all shapes and they're all colors and materials and variations that you can imagine. Real happy to be working with ProTech on all the projects we have. This knife is the first, and it's probably my favorite one of them. I've carried a ProTech Rockeye more than any of the other ProTechs personally. I've carried one of these. I bought two when I bought them. I carry one of these very regularly. I like an aluminum handled knife for light carry. When I'm wearing shorts or if I'm going to go in the water or something, I'll throw one of these in a pocket. This one or another model, but this construction style, the aluminum handled knives are getting better in my mind as I progress in this path of knives that we're all on. There was a time when I would look down on it, but I have grown and put childish things behind me, so to speak. Anyway, the ProTech Rockeye, available in all kind of colors and combinations. Shields, I believe, is the only place where you can get the Daniel Defense one. I think the Operator is my favorite variant of these, but these new ones with these new textures on them are growing on me as well. I really like these knives and all their varieties. And I love the ProTech crew. I love working with them. I love it when I get a chance to visit them. I used to visit them and come weighted down with donuts every year, but since I quit doing a California show, I don't get to see them as often as I'd like. We're always also busy at the shows. But anyway, if there's something you want me to talk about on the designs as we go through them all, just let me know and we'll get there. I appreciate all your support, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.